Yeah, what is up, peoples? What is up on this beautiful day? Devontae back in the house. Uh, Yesterday we all know Ajax drew against Sparta 1-1 at home. And y'all all saw me flipping out. It is what it is, man. I was just not having it. I was just tired of it. And the seven battles that Fadioli was screaming about after the win against Bates Fade. Now all of a sudden, the battles ain't battling. We like two of them have been looking like massacres, and only one has been. We came out successful out of that battle, right? So the battles ain't battling. We ain't battling at the moment. We're looking like we're getting punched up. We're looking like we're backed into a corner, and the Ice fans, most of them are seeing it as well. That as soon as there's pressure, this team is crumbling. And people look at me weird when I say that this is like Arsenal 2023. Remember when Arsenal, right, when they had an 8-point lead, and when they drew against West Ham and Liverpool, they collapsed. And it's kind of like the same thing happening here, right? It's the same thing happening here. I just hope that it's not going to get to that point. But the thing is, the reason why I'm saying that Ice is going to like fumble the titles because this team has gave me nothing to believe in. When I look at the players, when I look at the manager, who is going to be that one that's going to take the team, going to take the game, going to take the three remaining games by the scruff of the neck and say, you know what, we ain't going to lose. We ain't going to lose any of them. As a matter of fact, we ain't even going to draw any of them. We're just going to straight up win with big numbers, 3-0, 4-0, and seal the deal. Who's going to do that, right? Who's going to do that? Which player you look at this team and say, like, hey, yo, like, that's going to be the guy that's going to, like, when there's pressure, when the going gets tough, he's going to be the one that stands up and lead us to the promised land. It's nobody. It's nobody. Let's be honest. It's nobody, bro. It's nobody, right? Now, guaranteed, right? Like, they came as far as they could, right? We all know at the beginning of the season that this team was just looking to get back into the Champions League. But I've said it so many times, and I'm tired of repeating myself, but I'm just going to say it again. When you are on top, when you're first, you do everything in your power to remain first. You try your best to remain the king of the hill. You don't want to get knocked off the hill. And at this moment, it's looking like we're going to get knocked off the hill that pays fate. I've said it so many times. If we were second and third for most parts of the season, I would say, okay, you know what? It's messed up, but we like completed our objective, right? We got back into the Champions League. And speaking of which, I don't know why y'all all gassing up. Oh yeah, we're back into the Champions League and all stuff. Like, I know it's about the funds. I know it's now we're getting funds again and all that stuff. Who cares, bro? We're not gonna do anything in the Champions League anyway, bro. Come on, with this team, these people like motherfuckers is happy about we're back in the Champions League. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, but I would rather be back in the Champions League with a title as well, especially since we're first now. But like, what I'm saying, and so like, of course, you still have optimistic Ajax fans, right? And they say, oh yeah, like we only have to win against NAC and all this stuff, I want to hear that, right? I want to hear that stuff, cause like, y'all were the same ones that hyped up these average players, hyped up this manager and all this stuff. Y'all the same guys. And look at you now. Look at you now. Like the final boss, the round. Look at you now. Mama Rhodes. Huh? Like look at you now. You're looking absolutely stupid. You're looking deluded. You're looking deluded. You're looking deluded. Be realistic, right? Like I get that you trying to stay positive, but be realistic at the same time. Because if you look at this team, do you think that they're going to win those three remaining games? Especially if Bates don't lose against Feyenoord, right? Because it's also not certain, right? And now everybody's trying to like, oh, listen, I'm gonna support Feyenoord. I'm gonna support Feyenoord. I swear to God, y'all think I'm making this up when I say some of these Ajax fans are acting like Arsenal fans. Remember that when they North London together, when last season they was hoping that Spurs was gonna win against City, but instead Spurs freely willingly bend it over for City. Listen, man, I like Feyenoord. I don't hate Feyenoord, but I said it so many times. Don't look at the opposition to do you favors. Look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, right? Hold yourself accountable for these performances. Don't hope that Fortuna Sittard is going to win against PSV away and that Feyenoord at home is gonna make PSV drop points. Don't hope. Don't be so sure. Focus on yourself. Look at yourself and bring the best out of yourself to make sure that you're going to be the one that's responsible for bringing this out. Because nobody's going to do it for you. That's the same thing that I said with Arsenal last year as well. Okay? Like no other team's going to do for it. Look at yourself. You think Spurs is going to bow down? Spurs is going to do something City just to do you a favor? They're your rivals. Feyenoord is our rivals. Don't expect Feyenoord to just do us a favor. If they're going to win, it's for themselves. So please. Look at ourselves, everybody. Look at this Ajax team. Don't look at others. Look at this Ajax team and hold them accountable. Hold them responsible for almost like failing this lead, for failing to win the title. It's not come to that yet, but like if it happens, hold them accountable. Hold them responsible. Players need to go as well. Next summer, there needs to be definitely a whole overhaul, bro. Overhaul. Starting with Brobbey and Traoré. Brobbey, people call me crazy when I said it during the season. This guy is not good enough. Technically limited. He can only do one thing. We all know that's backing into a defender. That's all he can do. He's an athlete. He's not a footballer. He would have been better off doing athletics or something, right? Like the guy should have been the next Mark Henry instead of thinking he could be the next Patrick Kluivert. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy could have been the next world's strongest man. That's what. But these people fell for because these people are because he came from the youth academy. And he's a funny guy. Like who gives a crap, bro? Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn if he's a cool guy or something? Like, can you win me games? Can you score goals? You're a striker, but you have only 4 goals this season. You haven't improved for almost 2 or 3 seasons. And Traoré, he's almost 30, but he still only got 1 leg. He's still playing with that same nonchalant mentality that the fans booed him for when he was with us in 2016, 2017. And the same thing has happened again. Can you only perform when we boo you? I'm sorry, that's not that. Like if that's only going to get you gassed up, then you might as well just quit football, bro. Because if you cannot put it out of yourself, take it out of yourself to perform, then you might as well just retire, bro. That's what I mean. Brobbey and Traoré, those two together, like Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers. Those two are dummies. Straight dummies. Berghuis, I told you as well, not a leader. This guy acting like a leader. Listen, you can fake for a long time, but sooner or later you're going to find yourself to be a phony. You're going to expose yourself to be a phony. And Berghuis is a phony. There's a reason why he left Feyenoord. And Feyenoord definitely don't miss him. Even though he was their best player. But they don't miss him. And we're not going to miss him either when he goes. Sell him next summer as well. This guy thinking he's a leader. Look, you look right with the way that you're looking, right? With your haircut and stuff. You're looking like a leader of the NSB. Looking like a Nazi, bro. This guy is not good, bro. Never been. He wrote on the coattails of Tadic, Haller, Anthony, Gravenberg, Martinez, Timber. He wrote on the coattail of those guys when he won the league in 2022. And when these guys left, and he was supposed to be the one to carry the team, what has he done? What has he done? That's a guy who needs to go. He can only talk in interviews acting like a leader, but on the pitch he's not showing it at all. Same with Henderson as well. I told you this guy's a veteran, but we cannot even trust him because he's barely playing. And then losing his composure when things will go his way or something. Same with David Klaassen. All talk, but none of them let their feet speak. They ain't letting their skills speak. No, they just mumble into the referee, like yapping. How about you show it on the pitch? How about you just take the game by the scruff of the neck and lead us to victory? None of y'all are doing that. Y'all supposed to be the leaders, bro. Y'all supposed to be the leaders. Y'all just talking. All talk, but no walk. And people say, and I see people all of a sudden now saying, "Oh yeah, we're missing Yuri Boss." Listen, man, I'm not hearing that like, "Oh, all of a sudden we can't win because of Yuri Boss." Just because his replacements are not as good as him, especially when it comes to build-up play, because that's where he excels, right? Build-up play. He's a ball-playing defender. Doesn't mean that Yuri Boss is the missing link. Absolutely not, bro. And how you can solve that is put Hato back as a left center back, and then just put Wijndal as a left back, because that's the only left back you got, right? That's how you can fix that problem. As well as a right back. I want to see High sell him as well, because that guy, he cannot go forward, and he cannot defend, and all these crosses he's spamming, man. Like, this guy is spamming crosses, but you might as well just go to church if you want to spam crosses the whole time and be a pastor, bro. We don't need you to spam crosses because they ain't going nowhere. You made 2 or 3 crosses that were good, and all of a sudden you think you're David Beckham. I've said it on my last videos, but that's what I mean. Where do we go from here with this team? Did they finally wake up? Did they finally wake up, especially after yesterday? I hope they did. But they're going to prove me wrong. Because against NSA, trust me, if we see the same lineup, right, if we see Rosana starting at right back, if we don't see Hato moving to the left center back, if the midfield doesn't include Monkio, and if Brobbey still starts as striker, throw the whole league away. Throw it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's embarrassing what we've seen. Oh, it's starting to look like Martinelli, bro. What is happening to you? And then Fadioli, man. I said on my last video, this kid, he cannot stay if he drops the league when you're up 9 points. I'm sorry if this if this is supposed to be a project or a phase, throw that shit in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. Because there's no way every Ajax fan should accept this, that we're going to drop 9 points and then give the title away when you're leading by 9. Because people talk about, oh yeah, all his philosophies and all this stuff like that. This guy's not Socrates. So all of a sudden he's inspect the deck now. Abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery. Get the fuck out of here, man. This ain't Triumph. He's not inspect the deck. We with philosophies. People talk about, oh, you speak so well and all this stuff. Like, who cares? He could speak Chinese as far as I'm concerned. How about you just manage the game? Put players in the right positions. Like, manage us to silverware. Like, manage us to win games. I don't care how well you speak. I don't care about your philosophies. Win games and also make us play good. Develop players. You do what a manager should do. We don't need all the side quests. Save that for GTA or Zelda. We don't need side quests. Oh, good looking manager. Oh, he speaks so well. Oh, he cares so much. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, that's what I mean. We're starting to suck. You know, next home game, they might as well come out to Kurt Angle's theme song. Dun, dun, You suck. You suck. Yeah, that might as well come out instead of like coming out to Andre Hazes or Bob Marley. You come out to Kurt Angle's theme song. Oh, here's Ajax. You suck. You suck. They might as well come out to that. And also, some guy coming in my comment section yesterday talking about, oh yeah, you're being too harsh. Am I? Let's speak about Arsenal. First of all, my video wasn't even about Arsenal. I just compared Ajax to Arsenal fumbling the title. It wasn't even about Arsenal. This guy coming in and said, oh, you're being harsh. And if Ajax going to fumble the league, they're going to flip-flop to be Arsenal fan again. Listen, man, I'll keep the same energy for Arsenal and Ajax. What makes you think I'm going to flip-flop back to Arsenal? And what? Arsenal don't even deserve my energy at the moment if they cannot win the league for 21 years. Win against PSG first. And then see who you face in the finals, and then maybe I'll give Arsenal some love again. What makes you think I'm gonna like go back to Arsenal and oh yeah, Arsenal, fuck that shit. What? Arsenal ain't give me nothing to support for. Flip flop. What are you talking about flip flopping, bro? Ain't no flip flopping over here. The same energy I have for Ajax, I keep for Arsenal as well. Even worse because they haven't won the title for 21 years. Y'all even worse than we are at this moment. Because y'all second again, ole ole, for the third year in a row. But I'm harsh. I'm harsh for calling it out. For calling out the circus that is Arsenal. And the circus that Ajax is becoming. I'm harsh because I want my football clubs that I like and I love succeed. I want Barcelona to succeed because I like Barcelona because of Ronaldinho and Messi and those guys. I like Arsenal because of Thierry Henry, because of Alexis Sanchez, because of Cazorla, because of guys like Van Persie, Nasri, those guys, ballers, bro. I want them to succeed. But Ajax is always my first club because I was born with that club because of my father. I inherited that. And it's no secret that I've said it so many times on this channel, right? I'm not flip-flopping. I'm keeping the same energy. I said it so many times. Ajax is my first love when it comes to football because I was born with that. I like Arsenal and Barcelona because of the players that were there. That's why I still have a soft spot because I wanted to see. But that doesn't mean I have to tolerate bullshit. When Barcelona was going through their bullshit, I wasn't tolerating that. The same goes for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the same energy for all these teams. Same, even AC Milan, because I have a soft spot for AC Milan as well. Because of Kaká. I want these teams to be great again. I want those teams to succeed. Because it takes me back to like when football was football. I'm making no exceptions for no team. Ain't no flip-flopping in this bitch. So the next time you come into my comment section and talking about flip-flopping and all this stuff and apologizing to Arteta, think twice. And know who you're speaking to. Apologizing to Arteta, let him win some silverware first, and now apologize. And it's not a secret that I said when Arsenal won against Real Madrid that if he wins his Champions League with Arsenal, he'll get my apology. I'm not going to apologize for him just because he ended second again, third time in a row. And now in the semifinals of the Champions League. So was Wenger. I'm being harsh. I wish more fans were like me. Because that Arsenal wouldn't have been where they are today. I wish more fans from Ajax were like me. Because maybe then they wouldn't have fallen off the ground after 2022. Maybe we wouldn't be in this position where we now all of a sudden have to depend on Bulk and Skull, Bebop and Rocksteady, Broby and Traoré. Then we have to depend on Parmesan Arteta, the fucking Nazi, the 4-year-old, 34-year-old, and all these other scrubs to win us this title. But look where we are now. Because if fans were like me, then we would have had ballers in this team still. Then we wouldn't have hyped up all the mid and the garbage. Whether it's Ajax, Barcelona, Arsenal, AC Milan, Porto, whoever it is. Y'all just love, y'all loving these fucking goofy ass so-called positive fans and all this stuff. Like they ain't, most of them are faking it for likes and digital hugs. Let's keep it real. Most of them are not keeping it real. I'm keeping it real, but I'm being called harsh or whatever it is. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm passionate because football is a part of my life and Ajax is a part of my life. I'm passionate because I've seen way too many great footballers over the years. I'm passionate because I've seen better players at Ajax. I've seen players that even had more talent that didn't make it. But yeah, people hype up what we have now. Same for Arsenal, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, by the way, congratulations. Before I end this video, congratulations Liverpool as well. Like, don't let all these suckers tell you that, oh yeah, they didn't deserve it or whatever. Oh yeah, it was the worst Premier League season ever because Liverpool won it. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all some sore losers, bro. Y'all are sore losers. Fuck that. They won it fair and square. And Ajax, y'all need to really look at yourselves in the mirror. Really look at yourself in the mirror. Because you cannot do this again against NEC and Groningen. But I don't trust y'all to do that. I don't trust y'all like Metro Boomin in the future to wake your punk ass up and win the remaining 3 games. Because who's going to do it for us? I keep saying it. Who's going to... I even asked the fans on Twitter, like, oh, yeah, who do you think is going to score the goal? The positive fans. Oh, yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win. Who's going to score the goals then? Who's going to score the goals? Who's going to take this team to the promised land? Who's going to be that player for us? Who's going to wake these players up? You tell me. And if you don't have the answer, then it tells me everything I need to know. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and tomorrow definitely match reaction for Arsenal at home against PSG. I just like I said, I make no exceptions. Arsenal still need to beat PSG, and I hope they do. Because like I said, I want them to see. I want to see them succeed. Whether I still back this club or not, I want to see them succeed because of what I've seen. The players that play for that club. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them succeed. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we all see who Prophets is. That's Nas. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough 2 legs. So I hope Arsenal have seen what Liverpool did yesterday and that they also have woken up. I need all the teams, now Ajax and Arsenal, to wake their punk ass up. Wake up. I'm out.